and one of the reasons why this has been developed was because at the moment we don't particularly have very many effective chains of commerce at all now. We don't have very many business organisations. A lot of them have either dried up, disappeared, hibernated, or they're just hanging together. One of the best ones we've got left at the moment is the Confederation Centre. So I'm really glad to be able to work with you guys as well. So basically what we wanted to be able to do was give small businesses, the grassroots, the little guys, visible, ABN, functional, thank you, that is sufficient to be part of this. This is not about big end of town, they have a voice. We wanted to provide access to state and local government. We wanted to provide support for those who aren't really doing too well post and during COVID. We wanted to be able to provide not just some form of voice for these people, but we also wanted to be able to provide a room for them to be. So we are going to have effectively two elements. One is an advocacy role, where we are going to be able to take the information from the members and speak to state and local government on their behalf, but also have regular networking opportunities that will either be free or close to free. We've got a number of them already organised. They'll be held at the beginning, there'll be 4 every month, one in Norquay, one in Hobart, Kingston and Rosny. And those will be available to anyone who is a member. Unlike the original chambers, which had hundreds of dollars for membership, ours is $55 a year, and that's pretty much the only investment they need to make, which is something of a difference. But that can only be offered because we have set up a system that made us financially independent. Everyone involved is a volunteer, which is equally important. And as a result, we are purely going to develop and deliver those 2 basic elements and no more. We've already had negotiations now, thankfully, with the TCCI, and we also need to acknowledge the fact that we have been provided significant sponsorship and support by the Moona and the Norquay Business Association, which is also in hibernation, and we're in the process of being able to look after their client base as well, which is amazing. So that is where we kind of are at the moment, and that will basically start fairly shortly. It has been a 2-year journey to do this. This established originally as an idea when I ran for council a couple of years ago, and if it hadn't been for Madeline Ogilvie, who sat down with a serviette and said, "Louise, this is how you do it," And part of that journey was, now go speak to Senator Abats, and he was so generous with his time. I cannot credit the amount of work that he put in to help me understand and develop a constitution, which is what we have today, based on the original Chamber of Hobart Constitution. And then going further afield to that, we've had all sorts of other people come to the party. We also had not just sponsorship from Madeline, but we also had sponsorship from the Moona and the Norquay Business Association, but also from the Hobart City Council, who was kind enough to allow us to have a grant to be able to rent this today. I mean, that's just wonderful. So we've had support right throughout. This is going to cover 7 councils, Greater Hobart, and I believe from the Bureau statistics we are talking 15,500 businesses actively work within this area. I don't plan to have 15,500 members. I would like, however, to aim for around about 12 to 1,500 by the end of a calendar year, if it's possible. So you know that I'm going to be out there door knocking on with a lot of other people to make sure that this actually happens. So what I'd like to do now, rather than just have this focus all about me, it's really not about me, it's actually about this room. This room contains the members, the people that this is actually all about. I would like to, if it's possible please, to be able to pass the mic around a little bit. So some of you who have businesses tonight can actually explain to the room, if you like, in a couple of sentences what you do. So we can actually look at the depth and breadth of this room, which is actually quite significant. There are a lot of dignitaries here as well, of course. But then that's the whole reason of having you guys here, is that you get to talk to people directly, which is not a common thing to be able to do.
For the last 28 years, I've been pushing Barrow for a more holistic approach to mental health and wellbeing with a nursing background and Aboriginal health. 2010, I established Blitz Blues in Kyneton in Victoria. With the committee, I came back to Tasmania in 2013, and I've been operating as a lone ranger, trying to get some support for Blitzaboo since, but it's about to happen. Thank you.
I own a business by the name of Barefoot Media Solutions, and essentially we're digital marketing managers for hire. So we work with small to medium businesses and we help with all sorts of digital content creation, websites, and also video production as well. So thank you.
And nighttime I work on Sway Social, which is marketing and social media, which has led me into being a real estate agent. So I was doing marketing for PMM Real Estate and got content to do in the job. I'm the fastest moving real estate agent that there is out there, so if you have something to sell, you know where to sell it.
Tasmanian Insurance Brokers. We're a locally owned and operated insurance brokerage based in North Hobart, or my car, or the lounge room, or where I have to be on the day. I've had 30 years experience in the industry doing domestic and commercial, and I work pretty much 24/7. So if you ever want to have a chat or a call, you can ring me any time and we can see what we can do for each other.
Food truck owner. Recently had a cafe, but we've since closed that down and COVID impact was quite substantial. So yeah, we got food trucks, and anyone from the Parents Council, if they want to have a chat, come see me later.
I have just as of 1 week now launched my own law firm. First week and it's been good. Specializing in criminal law and commercial work. I know it's far apart, but if you ever need legal advice, be it commercial, property or crime, so if you have some compliance or regulations issues, I'm the guy to call. Thanks.
Everyone, I'm Jonathan Elliott, Managing Director of Collins SBA. We're a local chartered accounting and self-licensed financial advisory business. We have approximately 40 people in our business and we serve about 2,000 businesses and individuals, mainly in Tasmania. So we're really proud to support small to medium enterprises in Tasmania and individuals with complexity.
Communications Tasmania, and I supply telecommunications and internet services for small businesses, and my wife Meredith assists me with our Airbnb as well, so we're quite suited to help any of you if you want any assistance, and congratulate Louise for starting this venture.
Brett McDermott from Employsure. We're specialists in helping small, medium enterprises with HR and work health and safety. As you can understand, sometimes it gets a bit complicated. So if you ever need any help and you want confidence and peace of mind in dealing with all things HR, work health and safety, give us a call. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kobe from Sarops. We do web development and software development stuff for small businesses in particular around here. Yeah, we've got a really strong technical team, so any kind of even automation kinds of issues we can certainly help with. And thank you, Louise, for setting all this up.
G'day, my name's Alan Faint. I have a business called Home Finance Centres. I'm a mortgage broker, operate also in car loans, business loans. So yeah, give us a call. Just based in Liverpool Street, opposite the PCYC, so easy to find.
Moved back last year from Victoria, and ever since then, business has been booming. We sell animal fat, cooking fats particularly. Do the beauty range, etc., skincare. It's pretty lucrative somehow. But yeah, it's good. It's fun. It stinks, but it's good. It's fun.
Ellie, I'm from Troublesmiths and from Work Skills. Apologies from Mark Boonstra this evening. I used to be a small business owner myself and used to be attached to the Darlinghurst Business Chambers, and I wish that I knew then about the services that I now provide to business owners. So it's all free from charge. We provide employment services, we provide staff, we can make products for you. So it's a wonderful youth social enterprise on Watchorn Street in Hobart, and Work Skills is the not-for-profit which funds us along with, of course, state funding. So if you need any young people, we help them get jobs, and yeah, we help give you wage subsidies and support to get started.
Everyone, my name's Emily. I own Confetti Weddings and Events. Madeline's got a dress from me recently. Not for a week. No, no, we'll say that. Yeah, bridal and formal wear store in Moona. Been around for 6 years, really loving the Moona area, and you know, that's really up and coming, so really excited to be sticking around there for a while.
I'm George, and I run an entertainment company in Hobart here called Sounds Good, and provide monthly music schedules for 7+ venues around Salamanca and the Hobart area. I also do bookings for weddings and corporate events and things like that. I can probably confidently say that I represent about 20 or more than 20 acts of new wave entertainers that are fantastic. So I'll leave a bunch of cards on the table, and you're welcome to grab one and give me a buzz.
I'm a third generation blind manufacturer, so we actually make Coons and Son. My name's Alicia Coons. We actually manufacture majority of what we sell, so that's really proud of doing that, and especially a third generation. We're based at Glenorchy, been there forever. So that's us. If you need windows, furnishings, blinds, awnings, screens, let us know. Thank you.
Welcome to Paul Gow and his wife Jessie. These guys do some of the best photography you've ever seen. If you see my website, if you see anything of tonight, it'll be because this gentleman has kindly done it. You actually see the quality of his work. I'm so proud to meet these guys.
Louise Bloomfield, I met a few years ago, who was on my campaign, or who we campaigned together at local council, and she's one of the most hard-working, vibrant, passionate, and I've got to say to you, if she wants to get something done, she'll keep on nagging you all day. And this has been one of her dreams since she was associated with me. I wasn't going to say anything, but I think someone needs to say something, and I think that we should all sort of raise a toast to Louise for her passion to have a business group representing Hobart, Greater Hobart. To Louise.
But isn't it an amazing room? Isn't it such a coloured variety of people that you've ever seen? This is what community of small business is. This is what it means, and this is what we need to make sure prospers and grows and is resilient no matter what is thrown at us in the next goodness knows how long. So if we could all perhaps, I don't know if you've got a glass, perhaps we could do a toast. So I'd like to do a toast to a successful and strong future for the community of small business in Greater Hobart, hopefully with the strong launch of the Confederation of Greater Hobart Business.